What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Big Cool Entertainment, and I'm here with another Walking Dead video, and I'm here to discuss the news that circulated around on the internet and whatnot. A YouTube channel, I think it's Collider something. I don't want to mess up the name, but they interviewed Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl on The Walking Dead, and they interviewed him about the his new video movie that came out, 999, and a bunch of other things that he has going on. And at the latter part of the interview before they wrapped it up, the interviewer asked him what did he have planned, what was in the works. He said obviously he has the Riding with Norman, the show that will be on AMC. He's going to be riding his motorcycle through different parts of the other states, and he said he has an art movie or art show coming out, another movie, and then he said he would be returning to The Walking Dead for season 7. And a lot of people, that was music to their ears because Daryl is a beloved character on The Walking Dead. His rise from hate to, being so loved, it was just astonishing because he was a racist guy, or had racist tendencies to him. His older brother Merle Dixon was definitely a racist early on. Well, he's dead now, but early on in the beginning of the show, you see Daryl and you see Merle, his big brother, and you thought, man, Daryl is a badass with the bow and arrow, but he's an asshole. Somebody you don't like, you can't stand him. You really wouldn't mind if he died. But as each season has came, he's progressed and grew over the course of his stint on the show, to become a fan favorite. And Norman Reedus is a cool guy from everything that I see, the interviews, his willingness to interact with fans. He makes himself available. He loves to take the pictures, and he loves to interact with the fans. And he embraces the fandom that playing Daryl Dixon brings to his life in real life. Like I said, he embraces it. He loves it. He's a great actor. Really, nails Daryl to a T. And it would be a shame to see him bite the dust this season at any point, or really at any point of in the show. But we know that Robert Kirkman, Scott Gimple, Greg Cotero, they have a job to do, and you know with success comes you know tough decision that had to be made. You can't keep every fan favorite or every big character alive on a show like this because it gets bored and stagnant if you keep killing off, you know, characters that are liked, but really doesn't have that impact that it gets your emotions, flowing, anger, sadness, relief, happiness, whatever it may be, depending on the character and how you interact with them and what they make you feel. And we all know that there are a few characters that are in a running or being considered to, get Lucia when Negan arrives in the season 6 finale. We know Glenn in the storybooks, he gets it. He gets killed by Negan in the storybooks. I mean, in the comics. But we know that Robert Kirkman and Scott Gimple, those guys, they don't always go by what happens in the comic book. Because if they did, Andrew would still be alive. Judith would be dead along with Lori, and it would just be boring and okay, whatever. It wouldn't be no unpredictability. But I think that by Daryl saying that he would be back for season 7, I'm not saying it's official that he would be back, just or he won't be back, saying he's a liar or anything. But he's been known to slip up and say some things that you know, kind of reveals a lot. Like he did an interview with MTV, him, Andrew Lincoln, who plays Rick Grimes, Carol, and I think somebody else. And they was like, who are you gonna miss the most? And he said, Glenn, or Steve Ewan, who plays Glenn. And they kind of got onto him, but as you see, we was faked out with a fake death of Glenn, but we still don't know Glenn's fate. And I don't want to say that Daryl is out of the woods with, although that Norman said he would be back, he could be back in a flashback sequence, or as a lot of people know, it could be left on the cliffhanger, which God I hope is not. I want to find out who gets the bat. This season. I don't want to have to wait another 6, 7 months before. But that's what he could be meaning as well. I mean, he could be saying that I will be back in season 7, but he didn't go into the details in which you don't expect him to. But you know, him being back could, like I said, be flashback scenes. You know, stuff that was unreleased from previous seasons, or from at least last season 5 or 6, or that, like I said, it could be left on a cliffhanger, and it picks up. And so, of course, if it's left on the cliffhanger, he's gonna be credited for making an appearance in season 7. But I don't want to give up, hopes up to the loyal Daryl fan, because I'm one of them. But I just think everybody should pause their breaks and, sit back and think about that, because, the creators of The Walking Dead, are terrific at, making our mind think one thing and taking it to a whole nother level or a whole nother direction. So that is just my thoughts on, Daryl saying that he will be back in season 7, for season 7 of The Walking Dead. Just pump your brakes, because it's not guaranteed that he will be back for a full season. He could come back in flashback scenes, or it can be rolled over from cliffhanger at the end of the season 6 finale to roll over to the season 7 premiere. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, favorite this channel, leave your comments in the comment section below, and tell me what do you think about my theory, or just my thoughts on the whole Norman Reedus, aka Daryl Dixon, saying that he will be back for season 7. And do you agree with me, or do you disagree with me? Like I said, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.